Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, Dr. Ashandra Batiste understands that one of the biggest obstacles is dental fear. The vision at Elite Dental Wellness is to ensure every patient is treated with respect, ultimate care, patience, and love. Call us today to make an appointment at area code 713-789-8680. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Do you desire to belong to a community of unity? Visit KOGpassion.com to learn more about the Unleash Your Dopeness movement.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Money Factor here on the Sphere Podcast Network. This is LaShonda Johnson, certified financial educator, and also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance. And
good morning, it's Tony Sanders, also the co-founder of the Houston Housewives of Finance and your licensed financial educator, instructor. I'm so excited to be back with you guys today. Man, it's been a great weekend. The weather's good in Houston, and everybody was on spring break. And guess what? Your break is over. Get back to school.
hashtag time's up.
Yeah,
Yes.
So many kids everywhere, you know?
Yes. I mean, I kind of forgot at the moment. For a minute, I forgot. And then I thought about it. I was like, that's why everybody's out.
Was so
Yes.
crowded. So
But the
crowded.
streets were clear.
Yeah. The
So
traffic
that's
wasn't
good.
bad.
So that's
The traffic
good.
wasn't as bad.
So when spring break comes, that's you're nearing the end of the year. It's just a
Absolutely.
couple of more
You know what,
months.
that's so right.
Yes.
It's ending so
Yes.
quickly. This weekend we had St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
There was a lot going on, and can you believe that Easter is just in 2 weeks?
I mean, you guys are gonna blink, and it's gonna be 2019. That's how fast things are going.
Right.
And so as fast as things are going fast. So I mean, especially in money. And so today.
Hey, but before we get started,
Mhm.
though, we gotta give them an update so you guys know that we've been on our.
Oh, yeah.
Detox, our 4-week, 28-day detox of raw fruits and veggies.
Yes.
Wow, can't you tell?
I know. Can you see it in our face?
Yes.
You know, our face is slimming out.
And you feel better, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I see it in our face, but we still see your face.
Yes.
So, yeah, but yeah, and Tony mentioned this morning that her mom said, "You losing weight?"
She said, "You losing weight?" I said, "Yeah."
When your mom and your aunties start asking questions, because aunties they don't.
Right.
They don't.
Other people notice it before you, right?
Yeah. Well, I had people say something to me too. I mean, like text me, "You looking? What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, if you follow us, you know what I'm doing."
Absolutely.
So if you're following us, please reach out. Because we've got a really robust program that we're putting together for Wealthy and Healthy. So you can actually email info@wealthyandhealthy.com.
Yes.
info@wealthyandhealthy.com for more information about getting summertime fine as Gary just said. So, hey, you can be summertime fine with and broke. So you got to make sure your finances are right. So in order to make sure your finances are right, we're going to share some things with you. Of course, this is Money Mondays here. And we want to start off by talking about, we talk to you guys all the time about paying attention to the interest that you pay. And, how it robs you of your ability to build wealth. Well, our country as a whole is not exempt. Our country has to pay interest on its debt or debts
Absolutely.
as well. and it robs the country of its ability to be able to do the things for our country that we need to do and to be able to extend programs to us as citizens. So let's just talk about, I think maybe our government, our U.S. governmental system needs to be listening to our podcast, Tony.
I agree.
And the reason I say that, because when you see what they're paying in interest, are you sitting down? Let's take a look at it. So let's go take a look at our first article. And we're going to talk about, the pickle that our government is in. So interest payments on U.S. debt could top $1 trillion.
Wow.
Yep, I said it. Yeah, I said it. Like Rihanna said. Yeah, I said
it.
$1 trillion.
Wow.
$1 trillion. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
How many zeros are in trillion?
I have to do them. I have to write it out.
Yes. That's a lot of interest to be paid.
Right.
So let's just take a look at this article. Tony, you want to start us off?
Absolutely. Let's see. Okay, great. It says interest payments on the U.S. debt could quadruple to an eye-popping $1.05 trillion by 2028. If current policies stay in effect, that would be 3.6% of the entire American economy, according to the new estimates from the Committee of the Responsible Federal Budget, a fiscal watchdog group. By contrast, interest payments last year were $263 billion, or 1.4% of the gross domestic product. Historically, interest spending has averaged 2% of the GDP. Wow. So they're saying that estimates assume that lawmakers will choose to make permanent payments and recent tax cuts, many of which are set to expire after 2025. It also assumes that Congress extends the 2-year increase in spending caps that just passed, as well other expiring legislation. Oh, wow. It says those assumptions are not far-fetched, given how difficult it's been for Republicans and Democrats to negotiate. We know that all too well.
They're not friends.
No, they're not friends at all. They're not Facebook friends. Fiscal restraint will also be trying to keep the taxes low, invest in critical areas, and pay federal benefits to seniors and veterans. Wow. What do you say?
So when you look at this, you see how detrimental it is for us to prepare for ourselves, because our government is in bad shape.
They're in bad shape, yes.
And so if we're expecting them to get their life right, our life right as a country,
right,
so that they can take care of us, you're sadly mistaken. That's why we've got to do the things necessary to prepare for ourselves. Because, man, we're in trouble.
Yes.
We're talking about all kinds of things could be affected. But again, we're going about our day to day. And if you're not tapped into reading these things, you would be remiss, because if this is the problem that our government is in, it's going to trickle down to us.
Absolutely.
And so how does the government pay for debt? Through revenues it receives through our income taxes. And so this kind of gives you a wake-up call, so then now you can anticipate what's to come,
right,
for future. And we're planning for our future. We're talking about those of you who are planning 10, 15, 20 years out for retirement, and you're wondering if should I save in a tax deferred place? Well, hello, if you do, look at the debt. And then you can gauge just how much money of that is going to go to them. So your IOU with the big question mark on it is going to have some big dollar signs with it.
That's a great point that you bring up, that you don't know.
We don't know.
You don't know.
We have no clue. So that's why we here at the Money Factor are keeping you in the know.
Yes.
Because we are planning for tomorrow's time with today's dollars.
Absolutely.
But they're going to collect tomorrow's taxes from us, and we don't know what we're going to end up with. But this gives you an indication of just how jacked up.
So when we literally tell people the money that you're saving today is not going to be the same later.
No.
So you've got to anticipate that, and you got to plan for later on, not just for today.
Absolutely. So let's go back to the article, Tony. Okay, you can continue.
Okay, tell me where we are, producer. These eyes.
If all the recent tax cuts and spending increases are extended, interest spending could account for 14% of the entire federal budget in 2028.
Wow.
That's somebody's retirement year.
Yes, it
okay?
is.
An amount to be more money that could be spent on either defense or Medicaid. So those are the two things, defense and Medicaid. We need both. As it is, even if Congress lets the new tax and spending policies expire as scheduled, interest costs could climb to $965 billion by 2028. So the CRFP estimates that would amount to about 3.3% of the GDP, a record high.
Wow, 965
Yes.
billion
Yes.
in interest.
Yes, and deficits are likely to start topping 1 trillion as soon as next year. So,
Wow.
next month, the Congressional Budget Office, which is the official nonpartisan scorekeeper for fiscal issues, will put out its 10-year budget and economic outlook. Its numbers are likely to be in the same ballpark. Just 8 months ago, before the tax and spending details passed, the CBO and estimated interest spending could hit $818 billion, or nearly 3% of the gross domestic product by 2027, as a result of rising interest rates and growing debt.
Wow. Those are some serious numbers.
These are serious numbers. These are numbers I can't quite fathom.
No, and guess what? It affects all of us.
Yes, because billions in debt means that we need trillions of
to
us
get out. Yes,
to pay for it.
absolutely.
Yes, and so because because our government are not Facebook friends, they're not friends,
Right, at all.
They're not. So can you imagine two people that are not friends, but they're responsible for deciding policy for everybody else?
Hell no.
I mean, how is that going to work?
It's not going to work.
How is that going to work out?
They're constantly butting heads on things that affect you
and me.
I.
Exactly. It's just crazy.
Yes.
So if they can't get,
Can't
they
get it
can't
together.
become friends, then what happens? Everybody's motives and agenda are being,
Absolutely.
they're seeking them out on an individual basis. That's the reason we have bipartisan, so we can come together and work for the common good of the country.
But
That's not happening.
it's not happening.
So we're in trouble. This is
Really?
our warning signs, our alerts.
Yes.
That's what that is. Okay.
Those numbers are so big. There's so much that needs to be done. They have to come together.
Well,
it's going to affect so many people, and you don't even know it.
Yeah. I mean, well, now if you're watching us, that's why it's important for you to share this show.
Absolutely.
Because you have to be able to definitely share the word, share the news, be in the know.
Be
we
in
gotta
the
stop
know.
acting like, yeah, I understand that, but I don't understand that.
Or like it doesn't affect you.
Or it's not gonna. That doesn't hit me. I'm
Right.
Oh, all this stuff is happening, but I don't live in the society that it's happening in.
Well, where the hell
I'm
you
gonna be
living?
exempt.
Where you living?
People are acting like they're exempt.
Wow.
We're not exempt, you guys. The bigger the tax debt, the bigger the interest payments, the more is coming out of our pockets, and then that decreases our disposable income.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Again, we have to start being aware, and that's what we're about here, bringing about awareness, and also providing you with action items to be able to address what's coming. Because like I said, 2028 is somebody's retirement
It
year.
sure is.
That's not that far away. That's
No,
10
it's
years
not.
away. This is 2018, you guys. That's 10 years away.
Right.
So people like you and I, that could be our retirement
I
year.
was thinking the same damn thing. I
Yes.
was like, that could be us.
That could be us. That could be you. And millennials, that could affect your disposable income that you have to prepare for your retirement.
Absolutely.
So let's go back to the article. I don't know is it time for us to do our
Yeah.
yes.
Wanna do
Okay.
ad.
So before we do that, let's head over to our first sponsor for the show, which is Elite Dental Wellness. Okay. So this portion of the show is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, our vision is to create a welcoming practice that will offer exceptional dental care and a lifetime of dental wellness. We're committed to the finest possible oral care and the overall health and well-being of our patients. Elite Dental Wellness is built upon a foundation of integrity, expertise, and service. Through our commitment to modern dentistry, continuing education, and friendly atmosphere, we strive to make our patients feel that they're part of our family. Dentistry can be scary, daunting, and uncomfortable. Dr. Bertice and her team work tirelessly to ensure your comfort. Make your appointment today with Dr. Ashandra Bertice at Elite Dental Wellness by calling 713-789-8680.
Bing.
Ding. We didn't get our little thing today.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, this is quite interesting because we are bringing you the news that you can use. However, like LaShonda said, we have to share this information.
Yeah.
You have some of the people who are not quite in the know, but they need to know these things as well.
Yeah.
This is going to affect all of us in some form or fashion.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And not just affect us like, how we wake up and feel. We're talking about money.
Your pocketbook.
Your money.
Your purse.
This is
your
going
bag.
Yes. Whatever, however you want to call it, your
Yes.
wallet. The biggest thing that we have to be on the lookout for is how it affects our disposable income.
Mm-hmm.
Our disposable income. And so your disposable income is what you use to save. But remember, you should be paying yourself first. So disposable income is how you accelerate your savings.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be, your savings shouldn't be dependent on what's disposable because you should be paying yourself first anyway. But disposable is how you accelerate that, how you also accelerate debt repayment, debt repayment. So, and it also determines our lifestyle.
Absolutely. If you're doing it correctly.
If you're doing it correctly.
If you're doing it
If
correctly.
you're not doing it correctly, this is the point in time where you reach out to us. You can contact us at 1-844-700-4463, or you can text Ask HHOF to 31996. Ask HHF all in HHOF all in one word to 31996, or
you can reach us on all our social media platforms. That's including Instagram, Twitter. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Meetup. We're on Facebook, of course, as the Houston Housewives of Finance official. If it doesn't say official, it's not us. You can also reach us at info@Houston Housewives of Finance. And I'm Tony S. at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com.
And I'm LaShonda J. at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com. You can also just inbox us. You can Google us. We're Googleable. So so you can reach us. If you really want to reach out to us, there's so many ways
to get us.
Just get it done.
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's go back to this article and see if it has anything else left to say. It's already said enough.
It
But
said
go
quite
ahead,
a
Tony.
bit. It says, as if Congress lets the new tax and spending policies expire as scheduled, interest costs could climb to $900. Oh, so we did that already, right? Mm-hmm. It says, and the deficits are likely to start topping $1 trillion as soon as next year. Wow, so we don't have much time. Next month, the Congressional Budget Office, which is our official nonpartisan scorekeeper of the fiscal issues, will put out 10-year budget and economic outlook. So they're already planning. Mm-hmm. They're already planning it. Mm-hmm. Its numbers are likely to be the same in the ballpark as the CRFB's just 8 months ago.
I think we read this.
Yes, it looks familiar to me. I'm like, am I rereading? Is that the whole article?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so that's it then.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm like, this sure
this
sounds
is a
familiar.
repeat.
And I'm
Sounds
like,
like, yeah.
okay, yeah. But anyways, guess what? You guys, hey, we've got to pay attention to this. They're already planning for their budget. We must be planning for ours too. Mm-hmm. You got to make sure you put those things into consideration because they will affect us. If they're not coming to some kind of conclusion on how we're going to get it done, you and your household come to the conclusion of how you're going to offset what happens to us due to
Keyword offset.
Yes, our political
you don't get
climate.
To be exempt.
Oh no, you're not
you need to
exempt.
understand you're not exempt.
You're
so that's
not
very,
exempt.
very important. Offset is a key word. I'm so glad
Absolutely.
you said that because you have to be planning. You have to win. Bottom line. Mm-hmm. Your family has to win. So if you understand what's going on around you economically,
Right.
then now you make sure you plan. You be like,
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
plan
have
for that.
I'm about to load up everything and make sure that we're as a family are good.
Are good.
Remember back in the day when there used to be nuclear, threats of nuclear bombs, and people would have these bunkers,
Absolutely.
and that were underground,
They
and they
were
would have
planning
all
for it.
kinds of food. They would have everything they
You don't even have to
needed.
go back that far. Just for Harvey and
Yes.
things like that, and the catastrophic events
stacked up on
Yeah,
stuff.
you have to
Yeah.
plan for
Supplies.
those things. The same thing when it comes to your financials.
When your finances are concerned, you
Yes.
cannot exempt those things. And so that's what we're here for. We're trying to help you guys to make sure that you definitely get educated, okay? Now, Facebook Live, unfortunately, does not last forever, you guys. It only lasts for...
Is this the end?
It only lasts for 15 minutes. So you have to go right now, this moment, this second, and subscribe to the Sphere, okay? When you get there and you subscribe, you also need to click on the review button. Write us a review. Let us know what you
Yes.
think, what you want to see, what you want to hear. How are we doing? We like constructive criticism. We'll take it. But we also like compliments because we think we're doing good.
Doing great. This is episode
Okay.
what?
This is episode number 96.
Woo!
We're 4 from 100. Okay. And so also while you're there, we would like for you to share the show. You've got to share this. We don't know who you know, and we have to spread the word. Everybody has to know what's going to happen, what's coming down the pipe for us so we can prepare. So share the show. And of course, we provide this to you completely complimentary. We don't charge you a dime. However, if you would love to support the cause of what we're doing here on the Money Factor in the Sphere, then please, there's a donate button.
Absolutely.
You can donate one time, or you can become a regular patron who donates all the time. Either way, we like it. We love it. We'd like for you to do one of the two. Okay, so again, the show is not ending, but in order to continue to watch it in its entirety, you must subscribe. Okay, those of you who have, we appreciate you so much. Okay, so let's get back to this now. Unfortunately, as we come on the heels of our country being in some serious debt and paying trillions in interest, man, right here on the home front in America, you know what? Toys R Us.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Man, they built, I don't know anybody that built a place that you can go have, any other company that built a place that you can go do fabulous things and buy toys and just be a kid. You remember the logo? I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're going to have to grow up because Toys R Us is no more.
I love it. They go.
It's gone. Oh my gosh. And on their way out, if you're watching us, you can see 31,000 Toys R Us employees, no job and no severance.
That breaks
Tony,
my heart. That breaks my
please
heart, LaShonda.
tell us what's going on with
Man,
that.
that
No
that's,
job, no severance.
That's really
31,000 families, because those people have families. So really
Right.
the number of employees is 31,000. But if you factor in the families that are affected by that, oh my gosh, that number could be infinite.
It sure could. That's quite a bit. And to say that they get no severance.
No severance.
How do they pay their bills? How do they continue living?
I hope they were saving. But you and I both know we're
Yeah.
not disciplined.
We're not
So
disciplined
we
enough.
think the jobs are going to last forever.
Right, right.
And we think we're going to spend unlimited Christmases working at Toys R Us,
No.
helping people to plan for their kids' birthdays and all this stuff.
Right.
Please, let's go to the article and see what happened. This is sad.
It says that the news that Toys R Us is closing might conjure up some wistful childhood memories. LaShonda just took us there.
Mm-hmm.
But for the chain's 31,000 U.S. employees, it means they're out of a job. Many employees told CNN that the shutdown caught them by surprise, even though the chain filed for bankruptcy back in September and said in January that it would close nearly 200 locations. Wow. When they announced that 182 stores closing my store wasn't on the list, I thought I'd be okay. You see, the key words, he thought. You don't get
We
paid.
always
No,
thinking we're gonna
you
be
can't.
okay.
Yes.
Wow.
That was from a Florida employee who spoke to CNN. That employee, a 39-year-old mother of 3 boys, said that she had worked for the store for 12 years and
Wow.
hoped to remain there until her youngest, now 8, was grown. Wow. They loved it, she said. Whenever they came to the store, they never wanted to leave. Yeah, but that was just, hey, that's just for the kids. But hey, now you have to leave.
And you 12 years.
That's the,
And
you walk
exit,
away with nothing.
Zero.
You walk away with
not
nothing.
even any severance money. Not even saying, here, this is enough to buy groceries for you and your 4 kids next week. Zero. So
but wait a minute, LaShonda. She said she hoped to be there.
So you had an indication that something may have been going on. You guys, we gotta get our head out of the sand and stop expecting these companies to carry us through our life with jobs. If we don't understand what is going on around us as far as these employment situation is going on. Oh my gosh! I mean,
this one right here, it's really unfortunate. It's really sad because this kind of thing is happening. Now, my thing is, my question would be for the employees is, we've been hearing about this for a long time because this is not the first time we reported it. We've had this on our page before about, something is going on. There's a shakeup going on with Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Again, you have to be in the know, especially if this is your company. You got to watch and see what's going on because these things will affect you and they're affecting you now.
Yes.
And you didn't plan for them.
right,
But they was telling you last year.
but no, it's back to that mentality of, maybe not me. It's not going to be me until you walk in there today and you don't have a job and it is you. And then you looking at your account thinking, I don't even have enough to, put gas in my car for
to
next
make
week.
ends meet to
Because
go
I
even
know
find
they're
another
not paying
job.
No serious, money. I mean, oh my God. Anyway, you guys, get your head out of the sand. Wake up, okay? If you have never explored entrepreneurship, we're in a season for people to start exploring entrepreneurship.
Yep, absolutely. And you know what, LaShonda, let's even take it a step further. No servants pay. Guess what? So there goes your retirement. You've been there 12 years. And if you did put something into the company, it's gone too.
Well, let's talk about that too, because if you put something in retirement and you have no savings, guess what you got to do? You got to pull that out, and then when you pull that out, guess what happens?
Okay,
You
but
have
if they're
to pay
bankrupt, what do they
penalties.
have?
Exactly.
There's nothing. The company has no money.
But if you saved in your 401k plan, is what I'm saying. You saved in your 401k, and then now you decided that, oh my gosh, I don't have anything, so you got to pull from your 401k for emergencies. So if you're under 59 and a half, you got to pay 10% penalty on that. You also have to pay taxes on that. So you've put yourself in a bind by attaching yourself to something that was supposed to be later. That's why we have to have several pots. Emergency money, short-term goal money, long-term goal money. We have to have funds set aside for times such as this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can we go back to the article?
Yeah, I just hope that their retirement is still intact, though, because sometimes companies, that's what I'm saying. If they're going bankrupt and the company doesn't have any money, and let's say the company was putting in and saying they were going to do their part, what 401k?
Yeah. Well, this is true. I'm just
really, it just really
saying,
makes you think about
If
it.
you saved in one, because as big as Toys R Us is, it should have had a 401k plan. Okay, not a pension, because pension is when they take care of you, but a 401k is when you're saving. So
shout out to us. So if you know somebody who had I want to know.
Even CNN is saying we want to hear from people who work
wanna
there.
know.
We want to know. Because Toys R Us is a staple, store in our society.
Oh my God.
For toys.
How can you have
They
a
stay open
birthday
to
or
midnight
Christmas without
and
Toys R Us?
all kinds of things. Toys R Us is, we all were Toys R Us kids.
Right.
Yeah. Perfect slogan.
Oh, you think about Toys R Us? How about Babies R Us?
Oh, that's a part of Toys
That's
R
a
Us.
part
I
of
wonder, will that go down too?
Yes, people have babies every
Oh
single
my
day.
gosh.
A child celebrates a birthday every single day. There's a party every weekend. So what
happened? How
Toys
did you
R
go
Us?
bankrupt? Okay, because I know people are still spending money on
On their
kids for
children.
toys because you're
Absolutely.
not saving for them for college, and we know that because the debt is astronomical. So what happened?
What
I'm
happened?
gonna have to figure that out.
See, what had
Tony,
happened?
Maybe they're gonna tell us.
What
in the
had
article.
happened was.
Okay, can you continue? Tony?
Absolutely. It says the mass layoffs are usually softened with a severance package, but Toys R Us employees won't get any because of the bankruptcy laws. They will get a benefit such as a healthy insurance and matching 401k payments from the company. Workers are promised 60 days pay, which is required under federal law, and they'll receive that even if they don't work full 2 months. But some workers will still be expected to keep working to the wind down to the operation. But that's crazy because look, that's kind of hard. I'm about to lose my job.
Not in here.
Yes, and I need to go find me
here.
another job. Y'all already telling me this is gonna be my last day.
And you want me to help you close the doors?
I gotta close. What?
What's in it for me?
Nothing.
If I don't get a severance package,
Nothing.
I would be asking those questions.
Absolutely. It says about 1,100 people work at the company's headquarters in Wayne, New Jersey. According to the bankruptcy filing, and about 30,000 at the store's remaining 791 in the U.S. locations. Traditional retailers are on the ropes with a record of 7,000 store closing last year, according to CoreSite Research. That's the more than triple the number of closings in 2016. Employment in the retail sector suffered a net decline of 29,300 jobs last year, and according to the Labor Department. Wow, at least the Toys R Us employees will be looking for work in a good job market. Their unemployment rate is a 17-year low at 4.1%.
Okay,
and
good news.
And because it's so low, lots of retailers are desperate to find workers. If you walk walk through any mall and all the stores with the help wanted sign, says Greg Portal, that lead partner in the retail practice of consultants of A.T. Kearney. Well, one thing about it is, I do believe that they can go and get something. Mm-hmm. Whether, I don't know if they were seasonal, for example, the lady for 12 years, because now
she's probably full time.
Yeah, she's probably full time. And I'm thinking, okay, so now the toy market, that's going to go to online realtor.
Well, that's probably what affected them too.
Retailers.
Because you can buy stuff online now.
What? Yes.
Amazon.
What? Walmart, Amazon,
taking everybody's business.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, and so you guys, again, get your head out of the sand because hey, you're not exempt, even if you're a professional athlete, right, Tony?
Yeah. Hey, you're not exempt at all. But let's just go one step further. How about if you're a government employee? So I put this out on my page, LaShonda, and I just kind of wanted to share it because it was a great conversation about it. It says the ex-FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, guess what? He was fired 2 days before his retirement. So guess what's now in jeopardy?
His retirement.
His retirement. So when we literally say your future is not in the hands of
your government,
your banker, or your employer.
Yes. It's in your hands.
It's in your hands. Mm-hmm. So, people were going back and forth with me on social media, and I'm saying, look, I don't care if he has money already. If he's worked over 2 decades, 2 decades.
I want my retirement.
It's his money.
I want my retirement.
It's his money.
I want my retirement.
Absolutely.
I want my retirement.
Absolutely.
I'm not going to say, okay, I forfeit. No, that would make me sick to my stomach.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
If you tell me 2 days early, I now don't get my retirement.
Well, no. That's the political climate that we're living in. Our whole country is being ran like The Apprentice. I'm just saying. I said it.
You're fired.
Yes.
You're fired. And you're fired.
Yes. And so you knew that he was going to retire on Sunday for his 50th birthday. And
why didn't you wait?
And you fired him 2 days before, putting his retirement into jeopardy. So let me be clear to all you Facebook followers out there. No matter how much money they have and who they are, they've worked for it. It's their money.
Absolutely.
It's their money.
Mm-hmm. I agree. And so, hey, word to the wise. Things can happen shady in our government. You see that?
Absolutely.
So you guys, again, get your head out of the sand.
Yeah.
It's not safe. It's not safe.
And
nowhere.
We talk about it all the time. And not your employer, not your banker, not your government. It's your responsibility that you're planning for your future. Save your own future.
Safety.
Absolutely.
Yes, and you have to, hey, we're trying to help you save your future. So we're not just talking, here for, exercise and like we have nothing else better to do on Monday mornings.
Hello.
We're trying to help you guys get your finances in order. Okay?
Absolutely. So this portion of the show is being sponsored by The Sphere. Are you starting a business or looking for a place to advertise? Do you need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at The Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content and delivery platforms, including iTunes and Google Play, SoundCloud, and YouTube and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States, as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue, coupled with your strategic ad, is surely to hit the mark every time. Call us today at area code 832-772-7789 or send over an email to advertise@thesphere.tv. Boom.
Boom.
I was talking to one of my clients this weekend, and my new business partner and his wife has been trying to get on to the Sphere. I was like, when are you going to join the family? Hello.
Yes. Our
So
family is expanding.
I was recruiting for the Sphere this weekend. What?
You know what I feel proud of? America.
Not America. Go ahead, girl.
Because hey, on the Sphere you can be reached everywhere.
Everywhere.
So I should say world. Is that we were here when it all started, and we're going on almost 100
I know. That's
episodes.
incredible. 100.
It's so wonderful to be a part of something at the onset of it. At the beginning stages. We're just saying. It's so wonderful.
Use your real voice. Well, who is this lady? No, but it's incredible. Yeah.
All joking aside.
It's incredible.
In my real voice. It is incredible to be a part of the Sphere. So if you have a business or you're doing something extraordinary, you want to, your words to get out there, you want to speak and you want it to be heard, this is the place to be.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So
absolutely.
Let's go back to this situation here. Oh my God.
That's a mess, huh?
This is a hot mess. Really.
Mess.
I'm sorry, you guys, that we have to bring this kind of stuff to you. But if you walk through any mall, we're still on the old article. Okay. Let's see.
We have one more?
Yeah.
Okay, what's our last
we're
one?
still at this. We're still on this one, right? This is the Toys R Us situation. No, we have another one. We're talking about Walmart.
Walmart too?
Yeah. No. No, Walmart is actually not. It's some good news.
Okay, because
so
I know Walmart is taking a beating though, because Amazon is kicking that butt.
Yeah, so they're closing Sam's stores, but you know what they're doing, because all the good advantages that they're getting for the taxes, they're extending them back to the employees.
Well,
so
that's good.
Let's take a look at this article, because Walmart is saying, you know what, we're going to raise our minimum wage and hand out the tax cut in bonuses.
That's awesome.
So we're going to be nice.
That's really good.
And so I think that's pretty cool, even in spite of them closing down several Sam's locations. Several Sam's locations are gone too.
Well, I hope they were able to at least place the people within some of the stores, perhaps.
They have enough. So
right,
yeah,
they have enough stores that maybe they can
I like
put them
the way
somewhere
Tony
else.
says perhaps.
Because I'm thinking there's a lot of people that run the Sam's operation.
Yes.
So that's a lot.
So I'm sure
of employees.
some of them had an opportunity to be rerouted, but unfortunately not all.
Not all. Right.
Yeah. So let's go to the article and see what Walmart is doing. Okay. Walmart is raising its minimum wage and handing out tax cuts. Tax cut bonuses because of new Republican tax law. The retail company said the wage hike to $11 an hour would roll out in February. So we're already in March. So this is actually an older article when I pulled it up, but I wanted to share it. Employees are also getting a one-time bonus of up to $1,000. That's pretty
good
cool.
For
yes.
Walmart, absolutely.
So Walmart previously raised its minimum pay for most employees to $10 an hour in 2015. As of December, the average pay for full-time workers was $13 an hour. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty good.
I didn't know they paid that.
Yeah, that's great.
When I saw that, I was like, oh, wow. So today, we are building on investments we've been making in associates, which is good. You should do that.
Yes.
In their wages and skills development. Walmart's president and CEO, Doug McMillon, said in this news release, it's our people who make the difference, and we appreciate how they work hard to make every day easier for busy families.
Wow. Now I wish every company thought like that. That's really good.
That's a good
because
strategy.
It's really the people who are making the store run.
It is. It's not the store itself. It's the people who work there. So he added, the tax reform gives us the opportunity to be more competitive globally and to accelerate plans for the U.S. So Walmart drew praise from the White House for this announcement. So what can we praise the White House for? Well, supposedly the tax cuts that were extended to businesses so that they can actually do this.
I wish you had some birds chirping. You know how to.
I know. So, yeah, that would be nice. Oh, yeah. Because there's a lot of stuff we need to have the birds chirping on.
Yes.
That we're saying on this show.
Wow.
Yeah. Or the, the sound where it's like,
or sending a hall saying things that make you say,
Okay, let's go back to the article. Tony.
Okay, let's see. On the same day, is that where I am at the top? Okay, on the same day through Sam's Club and a buy-in-bulk store owned by Walmart said it was closing 53 locations. Okay, you just talked about that. And converting the 10 to fulfillment centers. Okay, so what is the fulfillment centers? The company didn't say how many jobs would be cut in all. In at least one state, Indiana, 3 stores will close and more than 400 people will lose their jobs. According to the notices, the field with the state regulators. The bonuses will be based on the length of service, according to the company. Workers who've been there for at least 20 years. Oh, wow. So you have to be there 20 years to get the $1,000 bonus.
And that's just $1,000. Oh,
wow. The bonuses will also apply to workers at the Sam's Club locations that did not close. Because of the tax reform law, Walmart says it's also creating a new benefit to assist associates with adoption expenses. And the benefit... Okay, wait a minute. Hell, they need some more money because if they're going to be adopting kids, it costs more money to feed those kids.
Exactly.
And the benefit, which will available to the full-time and hourly or salaried workers, will be a total of $5,000 per child. Boy. The company, the nation's largest private sector employer, said that it's also expanding its parental and maternity leave policy. The full-time hourly workers in the United States will get 10 weeks of paid maternity leave and 6 weeks of paid paternal leave. The changes affect more than 1 million hourly associates. It says thanks to the passage of the historic tax cuts, the American workers and their families are winning.
Really? Okay, go ahead. And you see who tweeted that. Look and see who tweeted that.
I'm not even going to read that.
Ivanka Trump tweeted that.
That mess. I'm not even going to read that. And so how are they winning?
She says they're winning.
You have to know why you win and why you lose.
Exactly.
Are you winning or are you losing?
That's the question.
Come on.
So
first
you're
of all,
give me $1,000, I got to give you 20 years of service.
20 years of service to get 1,000.
Yes.
Call us. We can show you how to get a quick 1,000. Okay?
Exactly. 1-844-700-4463. Or you can text Ask HHOF, all one word, to 31996. Or you can reach out to me at LaShonda J at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com.
I'm Tony S at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com. Look, you can reach us at info at HoustonHousewivesOfFinance.com. Just get in contact with us. If you're an employee who's out of work, who hasn't been working, you were Toys R Us, you got laid off, Walmart, Sam's, you're not working, I don't care, wherever it is, we have a solution for you, okay? Yeah. You don't have to continue, having somebody tell you when to do this, 20 years of service and you're going to get $1,000. Are you kidding me?
That's not even $100 for each year I've been here.
Stop it, girl.
No, that's not even. So really, that's an insult.
It's an insult.
But the sad thing is the person that's receiving that is going to get excited about it. That's what's sad.
And it's not.
It's more sad that you think that.
Well,
that's
first of all,
awesome.
You ain't gonna get no 1,000 because you still got to pay taxes.
Yes. So, you guys, you got to really know what the real return is in these situations. So you're not winning. So Ivanka, sorry, that's not winning.
No thanks.
That's, sorry, but not sorry for this statement I'm about to make. You're not right. Okay. That's not winning. Okay. So,
Wow, she says winning.
yeah,
Winning.
Americans are winning. I can just imagine her
I can
facial
see it,
expression
too.
when she said it. No,
No.
no.
Wow.
Instead, the tweet should have been, we're trying, we're trying to help, instead of Americans are winning.
That's really sad. That's really sad.
Get out of here with that. Okay.
So,
anyway,
this portion of the show is being sponsored by KOG and Company. Are your unique gifts and talents changing the world? Unleash Your Dopeness is a people empowered movement built to encourage the masses to operate outside their fears and have the gall to recklessly pursue their dreams and passions in life. Join thousands of others as we unlock the greatness that dwells inside. Shop dope gear at KOGpassion.com. That's KOGpassion.com. And use the coupon code DOPE, DOPE, exclamation point, for a 10% off exclusive Unleash Your Dopeness apparel. Act now. Sizes are selling out fast. I tell you, when I was reading this, I was just thinking about all of the people who have to, just operate outside your fears and your goals and
Yes.
become self-employed, become an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Do something that you've never done before, and that's take control of your life.
yes.
Period.
Get out of the employee quadrant.
Yes.
And move into the business owner and investor quadrant. There's 4 quadrants. You have an employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. All of us should be striving to be in the business owner and the investor
Absolutely.
quadrant.
And guess
Okay.
what? You can do multiple things at one time. You don't just have to, okay, if you're in that employee quadrant, okay, now.
At least have a
mo-
side, something that's
Yes,
helping you to
move
get out of
around.
it.
Move around until you
Yes.
get where you need to be. But
Absolutely.
just get started. You guys are
Absolutely.
fearful and you don't want to get started, but that's the only way you're going to have something for yourself.
Absolutely. And you got to know about money if you're going to do that. So you have to attend our workshops.
Yes.
Our workshops takes place on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. and Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Now, our national campaign for financial literacy through World System Builder is in full force. And when I say full, we're over well over 1 million in circulation on the Saving Your Future book. I know that the workshops, we have a packed house.
Packed house.
Every single Tuesday. In fact, we're going to be moving soon to accommodate more space to be able to accommodate those of you who are serious about changing your finances. And so you've got to show up. The address currently right now will update you as the move takes place, but the address right now is 2500 East TC Jester, Suite 345, and that's Houston, Texas, 77008. So you must come out. Block your calendar on Tuesdays. Block your calendar on Saturdays, 10 a.m., Tuesday, 7 p.m. So really no excuse.
No excuses.
Like you say, it's 52 weeks in a year. You only need a few of them to
Yeah,
change your financial
absolutely.
life, unless you just don't want to change your financial life.
And that's
So,
okay too, because we've had people that say that.
Yeah.
It's not because you can't, you won't. So
Yes.
whatever you decide to do, we're here to support your decision.
Either way.
Mhm.
Either way.
Absolutely.
So now let's move on to
Saving your future.
yes. I think we have another article. Do we have another?
Do we have
article?
another article? Well,
No,
you don't have
no
that much
more.
time, honey.
Okay. No other articles. So the Saving Your Future book, which you should have. If you don't, reach out to us. You know how to do that. We've given you all the ways. But one more time, 1-844-700-4463. Or you can email us at info@houstonhousewifesoffinance.com. Pay yourself first. That's what we were talking about.
Yes.
Here, okay. Set aside 5 to 10% of your income to save for your future. If possible, save 15% or more. So first of all, don't live to every dime that you make or above. Save, okay? Treat it like a bill that you must pay, and pay it first. Pay yourself first. That's your family's financial bill. Doesn't it make sense to pay your family's first before paying other people's bills?
Yes.
Your cable TV bill, I got rid of mine. I told you I don't have it
That's right. No
anymore.
more cable.
No, I got Apple. My Apple TV is. I've had it forever and then never hooked it up. I hooked it up. Yeah, I'm a Netflix and chill person now.
All right now.
Your cable TV bill is not more important than your family's financial well-being, especially if a situation happens to you like those people at Toys R Us. Buy only what you need, people. We've said that so many times. Spending money is a way of life for many people. Shopping becomes a habit. it can become an addiction.
Yes.
Finding bargains and buying on sale items don't always mean that you're saving. It could be that you're buying things you don't necessarily need.
Yes.
Think about the future. Think about what could happen in the future. Think about securing peace of mind for the what ifs of life. Know the difference between what you really need and what you really want. What you really want is to be financially secure and have financial freedom is what you should really want. When a person says they need new shoes, is it truly essential or simply a desire? How many people intend to buy a Toyota but drive home with a Lexus?
Yes. Yes.
You know, how many people? Small changes make big money, you guys.
Absolutely.
So if something happens and the Grim Reaper visits you in the employment situation, you're prepared. So spending is a habit, so is saving. What if you could make small changes to your spending habits and start saving $10 a day? So you should actually be saving your first hour of whatever you're paid
Absolutely.
at your job, you know? So these are sizable amounts for your retirement or emergencies or short-term goals or we can add so many ors to those.
So many.
Or you cannot save it all and just be in a situation that you don't want to be in. Can you cut down on some personal luxuries now to reap greater benefits in the future? And the future could be here sooner than you think. You know? Things like sodas, lattes, bottled water, cigarettes, cable TV, high-end gadgets, new phones, shopping, fancy cars, eating out, partying. I could go on and on.
Yeah, but one thing that I like to say about this, because this is one of my favorite slides in the book and in our presentations, that it says, can you cut down? It never says cut out. It just says,
just cut down.
Cut down. Just cut down. You don't have to just keep spending.
Yeah, we didn't say you have to get rid of everything, but I can tell you this. If you're not doing the right things, you should get rid of it.
Yeah, especially if you have cable TV and you don't know how to save.
Start getting rid of some things.
Yes,
you know, some
absolutely.
of us need to get rid of some things.
And start living a life of just being uncomfortable. You're too comfortable.
Yeah. It's okay to be uncomfortable because we've been comfortable for the longest.
For too long.
We don't like being uncomfortable. You know, we like doing whatever we have this I deserve it mentality. And guess what? You deserve to retire with dignity.
You better say it.
Okay, page 84, Tony Sanders. Yes. So retiring with dignity is important.
Okay. It says, if you want to make a change, you must know whether you have a problem, and then it needs to be addressed. Yes. Yes. You have to be aware of what's going on. Yes, you have a problem. No one knows it better than you and your family, and you must have the courage to acknowledge it and change it. It says, spend less and make more. There is no magic for building a solid financial foundation, just like there is no magic in losing weight. But we got the magic here.
Yes, we do.
You simply eat right and exercise
and
more.
that is so true.
Yes, and there will be triumph over a special diet or pill. Likewise, no financial professional can help a person who spends more than he or she earns. You can make more money. The old way of thinking is getting a job and working for 65 years and retiring happily. Guess what? That's over. Nowadays, you should be more proactive and you're thinking about making money. Whether you stay a few more hours over time, get a second job, work a part-time job, or freelance, you can use your special skills and know-how to make money. Many successful stories in business came from things people started in their garage, from their favorite hobbies. If you look for it, you will find it. Make a mission to change your family's future. One thing I heard a long time ago, LaShonda, was find something that you like to do and get paid to do it.
I know that's right.
You do a lot of things, but you do it for free. What are your gifts and your talents? We all have some. Guess what? Monetize those things. Monetize those things.
Absolutely. You've got to do that, especially because you don't know what the future holds. And so you want to be in a position that you can laugh at those times when they come instead of crying when they come. You want to be able to say, oh, wow, Toys R Us is going out of business. Wow, I'm good. I've prepared for days like this.
Right.
That's the statement you want to be able to make instead of, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to feed my children.
Yes.
I don't know how I'm going to pay my mortgage. I don't know how I'm going to, make it tomorrow. Those are not the words that you want to have coming out of your mouth. Okay,
that's good stuff.
So you've got a plan. You've got to take it serious. You've got to give us a call. Mind you, if we haven't mentioned it before, our services to you are complimentary. Free.
Free.
Yes. So reach out to us so that we can help.
Right.
We are more than happy to accommodate you with a plan so that you can plan for whatever come with may with your future.
Yeah.
So,
And and a lot of people ask that question is, if you're offering your services for free, how do you get paid? Well, our vendors pay us. Our
Yes.
vendors pay us for helping you.
Yes.
I can't tell you the number of times I get asked that question.
I do
Well, if you're
too.
going to do that for free,
but what does it matter?
Yeah,
as
just-
long as you're getting help.
Yeah,
That's what
just
I
take
want to
take
know. I really
advantage
want
of
to say
it.
that.
It's free and you
what
still
does it
won't-
matter?
you
Because
won't reach
everybody's
out.
looking for the catch. Well, the catch is you're going to fall if you don't get help. So stop being concerned about things that have nothing to do with your future. Put your energy into being concerned about how we can help you instead of how we get paid for it. Trust me, our rate of pay, you don't want to have to pay.
Right.
Because it's not cheap.
It's not
But
cheap.
thank God for that, because you don't have to pay it. You just get to benefit from the services that we extend to you. So put your mind and focus in the right places and out of the wrong places, okay? Which is on you and your family winning, because Ivanka think you are already and you know you're not. So go ahead and change your situation. Reach out to us. Let the vendors pay us for the support and help that we're going to extend to you.
I love it. Well, with that being said,
With that being said, we can drop the mics and we will see you next week, same time, same place, right here on the Money Factor in the Spear. Bye-bye.